With Verizon, you could save big on all your favorite entertainment. Whoa! Careful now, that's gonna... Yep. There it is. Surprise yourself with savings. Get over 40% off the entertainment you love. Only with Verizon.
Up for an adventure?
Always.
What is this place?
You made it. What's up, cuz?
You were the last to see the president alive.
Welcome to the pit.
Light him up now!
A crew of pirates is coming.
That was cool.
The Disney Plus Hulu Max bundle. Plan starting at $16.99 a month.
Whoa. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm back. Hopefully, you are all having a good day. I'm having a much better day than yesterday. Oof. Sorry about yesterday's stream. It was kind of like all over the place. I was getting like rushed on two sides, or I guess three if you count the fact that I also wanted to continue to work on my own things. Um, and it causes like a great deal of, I guess, unwanted stress. But I'm still not done with the things that I need to do outside of streams, but they're not happening today, so I don't have to worry about it. So we can continue with what we were doing yesterday, which was mainly working on trying to get ENA into VRChat 100%. But anyway, what's going on? I don't know. Let's check the news, shall we? Why don't we? Let's see if there is anything interesting worth talking about. Interesting. I don't know. I don't think I care about this, but it is very cool. To say the least. That's very cool. Okay, maybe I will save it. I mean, I probably don't. Yeah, I don't care about it, but you know, whatever. Sorry. Today's still gonna be a bit crazy because what's it called? It's fucking hot today. Super duper hot. But I probably need to get like a new extension cord because I have an extension cord that, you know, has like what does it have? It has my PC, my monitor, and then an air conditioner attached to it. And the issue is that if I run my PC and the air conditioner, if I'm not doing anything like that's too power intensive, it's fine. But as soon as I like load up a program or game that is even a little bit intensive, I guess because it's like it's using up so much power, the switch just you know, what's the word for it? I don't know. The switch goes off basically, and it shuts off the entire extension cord, so you can't actually like, you know, it basically shuts everything off, to say the least, which sucks for me on a day like this because it's fucking hot out. So I'm cooking in my own room, and I can't do anything about it because if I turn on the air conditioner, I what's it called? My PC will crash. And while I'm streaming, I do not want to do that. What am I looking at? So yeah. Oh, okay. That's a bit of a shame. I did try to sort of have it running before the stream started to hopefully cool down my room, but TBH, I just turned it off and I'm already sweating. So I guess it wasn't enough. To be fair though, my air conditioner is like old and also kind of like has lost its oomph that it used to have. So it takes a lot longer to cool a room, and if you turn it off, the room will immediately go and turn warm because it sort of keeps it like not super cool. It's sort of like a lukewarm coolness. Either way, it doesn't matter. We'll see how today goes anyway. I'd take a warm room over whatever the fuck was going on yesterday. Anyway, there's not any news, I don't think, worth talking about, at least from what I can see. So let us get right into what we were doing yesterday. Now, on screen, you've caught me in the middle of doing what I mentioned I should be doing, which is fixing the textures a little bit. There's probably like ways to do this like way quicker, but I kind of like the sort of therapeutic nature of like fixing the small little issues. And sure, I'm not even done with like one of the image textures, and there's like 4 of them. But I don't know. After what happened yesterday and like having to rush around and just like not be able to focus on one thing, it was nice to sit down today and work on this image texture, even if I was doing it probably in the worst time consuming way. I preferred it because I got to like basically relax and do some blendering. But anyway, we'll not worry about that for now. Because, alright, yesterday we were doing a few things. Let me pull up my notes to see if there's anything interesting there that I should take note of. Let's see. Okay, so the only issue that I have was that the red face and I think also the white face did not bake correctly. And I think I fixed it yesterday. I fixed the issue that she had in like her chest. She had like weird sort of like something weird was going on with the textures. And I think there was also in one of her legs. But I don't think I checked her face, because yesterday her face was also black due to the whole like untextured nonsense thing going on. So I need to check that. But another thing that I did yesterday was I scaled some of the bones a bit. I scaled the head down and I scaled the arms down. And I was going to scale the legs down. But, hold on, this is actually something that I wanted to check out. I was a bit unsure, because yesterday, what was it? The issue was that, like, you know, the head, if I shrink it, everything that is attached to the head changes. And luckily, there's not much. The head is sort of, because of the model itself, the head is sort of like its own thing. So shrinking the head down doesn't affect anything else. Same with the arms, and same with the arms. But the legs are a different story, because first of all, there's 2 different bones, because her like game version and her web series version are like 2 completely different sort of like body shapes. And her, for the most part, her web series version is fine. It was the here, hold on. Oh wait, oops. Let me pull it up. It was her game version that felt wrong. I felt like her legs were too short, but it makes sense why the legs would be short, because if it were to be connected, it would make more sense, I think. So yeah, and then I was thinking of maybe moving the lower body up, but if I move the lower body up, like the bones themselves, then I'd have to change the web series version, because, you know, unlike the arms and the heads, they sort of operate separately, but the sort of something as like sort of crucial as the root bone can't really operate like that. But I did find a front-facing image of the game version of ENA on Joel G's, where is it, this one, Joel G's official Twitter account. This is an animation by a creator. Let me see if I can actually, oh shit, I closed out of it. It's on his Twitter. You could check it out. But this was an animation of a creator, and I noticed that her legs in this animation also look weirdly short, or like weirdly like they I feel like they should be longer. So maybe it's just like because of the way she's sort of built and the fact that like her leg is split from her lower body and her upper body, it sort of makes it seem as if her legs are shorter, but in reality, if you were to combine the legs, she would actually have quite long legs. So I'm going to use this as a little bit of a guide, specifically only for her leg situation. To see if I can make it match, if that makes sense. Well, actually, let me... Because it might actually be fine. And I might just be like overreacting, or like sort of... Maybe yesterday's sort of like nonsense that was going on sort of made me feel as if... wait, let me bring in the hat. Made me feel as if what I was doing was like wrong or something, when in reality it was like maybe fine, and I was just like too overwhelmed with like whatever the hell was going on to really look at that the way it's supposed to or something. I don't know. Anyway, well, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I'm just saying shit to say shit now. Okay, so I lined up the end of her hat and the end of her feet. And it does appear like her upper body should be higher, her lower body should be higher, and actually the way I stretched out her legs is low-key kind of perfect. Now the issue with the lower body and upper body is actually, although the issue is also, it says her head should be higher, which I don't know if I'll be able to do that. But the issue with her lower body and upper body being too low is actually something I can technically fix. The issue is that if I do try to fix it, it might... I'd have to fix the mesh first, and then I'd have to fix the bones that belong to it afterwards. Which, I'm trying to think, hold on. Is this the barbecue version? No, it isn't. Because the barbecue version is already high. The bone is, I mean. So if I bring the body even higher, then these bones that belong to the barbecue version are going to be even higher than like the bones that they're sort of copying constraints from. Which is why I'm a little bit against it. But I guess, yeah, if I look at this reference, her legs are like perfectly matched. It's just the upper and lower body, and I guess also the head. But those are things that I can't really change. Because I was debating keeping her legs the sort of same... What did I even do again? Did I... Okay, yeah, I think I did scale them upwards. Oh, do you want to change it? Oh, hello, Zotic. How are you? I feel like her proportions are a little wrong. Personally speaking. I'm doing good. All good. But yeah, I don't know, maybe... Alright, hold on. Let me try matching the body instead. Because, yeah, if we match... Hold on. Because, yeah, if we match the body instead, the legs actually should be lower than they actually are. So maybe it's fine. Like I said. Oh, yeah, you think so? Yeah. Like I said, I think it's like, it looks weird because, like, her legs aren't connected to her lower body. So in reality, like this entire bit here would be like, I guess, her hips, maybe perchance. Well, I guess she technically does have a human version as well, in one part of the game, which actually I haven't brought this up yet, but I had considered making that as well, but I think I'm good. All right, let me. Oh shit! Oops. I thought I selected the eraser. Let me reset the legs back to what they were. So which one is these? This is ENA barbecue. What's the body again? Oh wait, I have oops, not that. I have. Oh yeah, and I guess let's select this as well. What is this? Barbecue heel. Barbecue heel. Okay. I can reset all. Like that lines up better, and if anything, it's even higher than it should be, according to this image. And I think her hands are better. Okay. Wait, oops, let me reset that because that is actually very important. I do agree with the idea of shortening the length of her hands. I think that is something I will 100% apply. Making her head a bit smaller is also something that I like. I always said I thought her head was too big. Maybe it is still too big. Like if we were to match it to like that reference in the back, it'd be like that height. Which at that point I feel like it's too small. I'm not very good at proportions, TBH. I was never really... That is something that I guess I technically should look into as well. Learning proportions and learning anatomy. I think a while ago I saved I don't know if it was like a book. I think it was a book of like 3D Modeler's Guide to Anatomy or something like that. Something around that sort of title. Anatomy-based learning. Maybe. One day. What am I looking at? Anyway. So yeah, I'm actually going to leave the legs like that, I think. I think also maybe the fact that the hands, or the arm was so long that they like reached her, because at the moment they reach her, what is that, like a little bit past the shorts, but before they reached like all the way to her knees, which sort of maybe made the legs seem a bit shorter as well. So yeah, I need to select all the bones that I've modified, which is all the arm and leg bones, and then also the head bones. All these, and I need to apply pose as rest pose. Or actually apply selected as rest pose. Oh wait, why did that like do something weird? Maybe I have to, hold on. I might have to like... What's the thing again? Convert to mesh? Because, yeah, then it brings it like that. It keeps it as its small form. But does this have show mouth turned on? It does. Okay, good. Alright, and I have to do that with the head as well. Convert to mesh. Convert to mesh. Oh, shit, but it gets rid of the shape keys if I do that. Ooh. I did not realize. Oh, that kind of messes things up. Okay, because the issue is, if I make the rest pose... Wait, hold on. I want to see something. Hold on. I want to try something. Maybe. Sorry, I was, what was I doing? Okay, so the issue is, if I apply the rest position to the bones, the mesh doesn't seem to be applied with it. And I could, like I tried just now, convert the sort of like, I guess, what would you even call this? The object, or the mesh in object mode to mesh. But the issue with that is it works for the body, and it would work for the hat as well. But, and have to do this with the other ones too. Do you have shape keys? You do not. Okay, that's good. And how about you guys? You guys don't have things either, so I'll convert you to mesh. So these parts can be converted to mesh. Wait, apparently they have... Oh, shit! But hold on, it also applies the... Ooh, that is difficult. It applies the modifier as well. Okay, so I can't do that. Okay, so apply for mesh is out of the question. The other way I could do it, the only parts that I need to change are the hands for each version of her, and then everything that is controlled by the head bone, which is the hair, the mouths and heads, the hat, and the sort of like hair triangles that she has. Now, I think which is one thing that I just tried, is if I set the cursor to the sort of like parent bone. So for instance, in this hand, it would be this sort of the end of this arm bone. It looks like I can just select the part and scale it down to match the bones. That's probably what I'm going to have to end up doing if I want to... If I want to keep the changes that I made. Because otherwise, it seems like I won't be able to do that. Or I won't be able... Because it's not as easy as just applying mesh. Yeah, this is why the whole, like, fixing her, like, dimensions should have been done way before I even started doing shape keys and rigging, I guess. I'll take note of that mentally, so I'll probably forget it, but... Note to self. Make sure you're happy with dimensions before doing rigging. Or shape keys. Otherwise, you're gonna have to fight. Wait, what happened to the hair tuft here? Oh, it belongs to the body. Okay. All right. So let me fix this thing, because I made... Oh, can I do it on all of them at once? Let me see if I can. Because like I said, I try to edit the root bone to see if that would help, which I realize now it won't. So... Oh, I don't think that worked. Yeah, it didn't. It deleted all of them, but it didn't... Unless I have to... Ah, it's fine. It won't take long to do this. Alright. Oops. Let me go into pose mode. Wait, what? Oh, it's because, yeah. I forgot. I set it to that. Okay, yeah, it works. Perfect. I don't need you anymore, right? Remove that. And now I can delete this bone. You've served your purpose. Big bone in the sky. Alright. That's how things are looking at the moment. So we're gonna have to fix this manually. Let me remove the yellow color to these. It was only temporary, so I could keep note of them. Oh shit, wait, why? That was weird. Alright, I guess... Let me actually make an incremental save before I start doing this. Just in case I fuck something up. Alright. Let me... What am I doing? Alright, let's apply the pose. Oh, never mind. Apply. Bam. Okay, now I have to fix these issues. So let me actually hide the head and stuff like that, so I could worry about the arms first, because I think that's probably the most important for now. Wait, this one... Oh, this one doesn't have arms on her left side. Interesting. So actually, I don't have to have this on. Alright. Alright, so I'm mainly using the... I think wrist bone. I guess I could also use... Oh, it's kind of hard to see. Oh, there. It's a lot easier to see in the... When you're not... When you're not in X-ray mode. Methinks... Oh, wait, okay, no, she doesn't have any shape keys on her hand. I just want to make sure that I wasn't accidentally... messing something up there. Alright, now we could bring you back. Oh, and I need to select this. Am I crazy? Wait, hold on. Alright, the two bone situation. With her... With this hand is sort of making it a bit harder to sort of see where things should be lining up. I think this is... as good as it's gonna get? Question mark. That's too far there. Is it really that messed up? That fucked up. Again, that's like too far away. But then that's too far away here. Oh shit, wait. This hand's not supposed to be selected. I almost fucked this shit up royally. Alright, I am trying to use like multiple parts of the finger as like guides for where I should be putting these or like how far I should be scaling this back down. Whoops. I think for the most part, I think this is as good as it's gonna get. I mean, we could always change it up. That won't be too hard, I think. Alright, I don't need you guys anymore. I need the mouth, the head, the hats. And I need to make sure that the mouth has the basics selected. And so does the head. And I don't think anything else has. Alright. Alright, let's see if this works, because this may just throw all the work that I did trying to fix that hand stuff completely out of the water. And that would be bad. That would suck. But let's see. Maybe we'll be lucky. Alright, how... Do I have a reference for, like, how small I should scale it? I guess... I don't think I scaled it too much. Like, that seems to be enough. But then, like, the hand things here seem to have moved quite a bit. Although, I guess that makes sense. They're tied to the... Are they tied to the head? I don't think they are, actually. Hold on. I think these are tied to the arm. So actually, I shouldn't scale them with the head coming down. I need to scale them with the arm. I'll do that in a moment. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they went up to like here. Because these were connected to the... Oh, but that's not right. Right? Or... Maybe that's fine. Alright, I think that's fine. Alright, I need to do this now. Let's select this, and I need to, let me select the high and low version. Or actually, let's get the low version involved. I think that's better. Because at the moment, right, hold on. I have show hand mouth. Let's set that to 0. And for the head, let's do that as well. I don't know why it's always at 1. I feel like I turn it off all the time and it ends up not going away as intended. I don't know why. Oh wait. It's very odd. Oh, but I guess I should turn it on because I should try to match it with the low version. And if it matches with the low version, then it's gonna work for the high version. Let's do that. That. Alright. Alright, that seems to have worked. So now let's test out to see if it works on this one. So let's hide. Oh, that's not good. Oh, wait, no, that's... Ooh, that's... Ooh, that's... Ooh, that... Okay. I think it's an easy fix, but... The issue is obviously that if it fucked up this, I assume all the other heads got fucked up as well. But I'm gonna have to test them out. Which is like, whatever. I'll go through each of them to make sure that they all work the way I want them to. But yeah, this got fucked up. I guess good to know. Alright, let's fix this before we continue. Oh wait, did it fuck it up? Hold on. Maybe, hold on. Maybe I didn't fuck it up. Hold on. Maybe the solution is much easier than I first thought. Oh wait, hold on. That means... Mm-mm-mm. I feel like this is too low, isn't it? Oh God, I really am cooking. Cause yeah, why is the scale on this so different? At least I feel like. How is it different from? Hold on. I feel like I should stop like here. But then I feel like that goes over too much. Maybe it's fine. Wait, let me pull up the reference for the hand mounts again. Is it under extras? Oh yeah, they do reach the edge. Okay, maybe it is fine. I guess I don't know why I thought maybe... Oh shit, why am I so high? Is it really floating that high up? I guess maybe. Alright, let's test this out and see if this has worked the way I think it did. Oh, yes, it has. But that one hasn't for some reason. Hold on. Did I have the wrong thing selected when I moved it again? Oh, I think I did. Yeah, I did. Alright, before I continue, sorry, I wanted to check to see if every other head is fine. Because this, I feel like this might have been an issue that affected all the heads. But it doesn't seem like it has, luckily.
Asking, I've been basking in my liberty, cause slavery is real. Doesn't mean the shackles gotta be revealed. Fighting with my pen, it's the closest thing to steal, and it's what they wanna steal. There's value in the word, gotta figure out the real. I'm juggling and wrestling thoughts in my mind. The influence was heavy, all the faults even mine. Label still persuading like I'm needing a dime. Like my people ain't be dying over gold in the mines. It's funny, right? I'm still numb to the trauma. I couldn't tell if my joy was out of love or what would haunt me when I needed me a hug. That's the realest. Yeah, that's the closest thing to feeling. Yeah, it's the only thing revealing. Trying to get me closer to the Lord, cause maybe he can open up some doors while these words get to show you all my flaws. There's poetry in pain, blessing in the chain, pictures I could paint. Yeah, there's poetry in pain, blessings in the chain, pictures I could paint. Yeah, there's poetry in pain, blessing in the chain, pictures I could paint.
Might have to adjust the location of certain bits for it to work the way I want it to. But, okay, that works. And that works. Okay. So let me just adjust the location a little bit so it lines up more with where it should be. Ooh, I think I need to sneeze. Thank you. I usually try to mute whenever I need to sneeze. So it's not caught on the mic. Alright, now I just need to do the same thing on this side. Although, where the fuck is the, what? Hold on. Oh, it was, oh wait, this got messed up. Why, question mark? I guess this is fine. Actually, is it fine? Oh wait, it doesn't matter. Okay, hold on. I think it should be fine. I need to make sure that I have the right thing selected. Okay, perfect. Wait, what? Shit, I accidentally had the head selected as well. Whoops. Yeah, weird. I don't know why that happened. But it's fine. Oh, I have X symmetry turned on. Maybe that's why things got fucked up. Thought I didn't. I looked. Yeah, what X symmetry is not turned on now. So why the hell did it turn itself on? Weird. But then it's still doing it, even though X symmetry is turned off. Why? Is X symmetry turned off on a heat? Oh, I didn't realize that. That's interesting. X symmetry. The toggle for X symmetry is per object. If that makes sense. Oh shit, whoops. And not just like a universal toggle. How bizarre. Alright, does this work now? Let me check. Okay, that's fine. And that's fine too, I think. Wait, let me... Oh no, that is fine. Okay, good. Now I just need to fix the position of this stuff real quick, just so that it's more in line with the look that I'm going for. Oh shit, I did it again. Keep on forgetting that there's more than just one object in this. And I keep on hitting A to select all when that doesn't work. I only want to bring it down a little bit because the eye does hover over the hand a little bit. The mouth, though, doesn't. I'll give it a little hover just so that we won't run into any issues. Alright, so for some reason it was only the hand, mouth, and eye that are giving me issues with the fact that I just scaled everything down. Everything that belongs to the face seems to not be giving me any issues, which is always a good thing, you know. Less issues, less stuff I have to fix. Oh, you're right. I did see something like that. Let me see. Hold on. Oh shit, whoops. Oh yeah, I was supposed to start at 4:30, wasn't it? Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh wait, hold on. Oh really? Oh, let me. Where even is it? It's on YouTube. Apparently. Let me see. State of play. How long has this been going on for? Oh yeah, you're right. It just started, pretty much. It's been going on for like maybe 6 minutes. Oh, Silent Hill. Oh, maybe I could put this up on screen then. Hold on. 1 second. Is there any music playing? Oh, there is. I think I have my headphones off. Where is... Oh, I guess the issue is, though, is I do have to have it on screen, I think, otherwise it doesn't get captured. Oh, wait, let me pause the music and turn on the volume here. Honestly, I've never played a Silent Hill, but this shit looks sick. It reminds me a bit of like, oh god. What's it called again? Ghostwire Tokyo. Because I think it's sort of like the same sort of folklore. There's a very cool style to it. The sort of Japanese horror is very supernatural looking. I like it. Oh, that's so interesting. Live chat. Oh god. Oh. Oh, there we go. If I get rid of the chat, you can really see it. Oh god. Silent Hill F. Oh, this year, September.
The castle has been sighted again. The Church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped. We will track the ethereal castle.
Oh, it's Metrovania-like? Whatever it's called.
The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand. This mission will test the limits of your courage. You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts.
I think I saw somewhere that it's gonna be like 45 minutes long. Oh wait, was Silent Hill a PS5 exclusive? that sucks. For like people who don't want to buy a PS5. Is it co-op? Why is it 2 people? A co-op Metrovania like would actually be pretty cool. Low key. But yeah, I'm not sure how, I guess, official that is.
We start our mission.
Interesting.
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
Yeah, there was a game. It's like a It's sort of set in this sort of Japanese horror sort of thing, but you have like I think a gun. I think I save it as a wish list item? Let me see.
But the situation here is critical.
Forbidden Siren.
I'm counting on you, Agent.
Maybe it is that one. Is this made by the same people who made Persona? I've never played a Persona game to be aged though.
Is that what you call us, Digimon? I'll always.
Oh no, it's Digimon.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Who or what is that? You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this.
Oh no, it's not Forbidden Siren. It's I think the game that I'm thinking about is like a newer game.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state,
Yeah, right. Digimon.
do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world? Stop it! That egg is very important!
Holy Peak.
The world tree has been attacked. It is just as great one, Plutomon.
Actual new games.
We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Attack!
Please, everyone, lend me your strength
Everything's riding on
to
you.
move forward into the future!
We must.
Holy shit, I'm buying a PS5, 6, 7, and 8 today. October.
O Father, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the Father.
Chocobo. Is this a Final Fantasy game, I guess? Question mark?
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty. Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough.
It does look like an RPG Maker game. It is a Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy Tactics. I recognize the Chocobo, even though I've never played a Final Fantasy game. I don't play games, apparently. Oh, there's a fucking enhanced version.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles. The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles. Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles launches on PS5 and PS4 September 30th.
Remake. The first remake of the stream.
This next game is something really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
Whoa, barf, what?
Toilet? Toilet? Yeah, sorry, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
Just go behind this bush, I'll wait.
I can run away.
Pee shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires
Oh, it's like getting over it with Benfadi or whatever the fuck.
Open world experience filled with oddball characters.
Here we go. Knock knock. Oh no, you found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5 on September 8th.
I guess not all of them are exclusive.
Hirogami is a unique
Ah.
title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore.
I like the origami look to it.
In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities, including a paper airplane, a nimble frog, a hardy armadillo, and a powerful ape. Master the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this summer. Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The HotShot series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning, and its latest installment, Everybody's Golf HotShots.
Whoa, golf game.
Compete in courses from
Mario Golf.
around the world, each with weather effects and new nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today, and those who do will get Bandai
Pac-Man.
as an early unlockable character.
What the fuck?
Everybody's Golf HotShots drives onto PS5.
What are you doing here, Mr. Pac-Man?
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is
Oh, I've heard Ninja Gaiden's pretty good. Perchance.
Makers of the Blasphemous series, Ragebound stars dual protagonists from rival clans, forced to combine their souls and skills against a demon uprising.
Me neither. Although I played a game that looks like it.
Fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack.
It was a sort of like ninja game. I think it was called The Messenger. It was pretty good actually. I played through it like all the way through.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5 and PS4.
Oh god, I want to continue working, but I'm actually very interested in all this.
From the game Bakers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience.
Bakers.
Carefully plan your ascent.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Manage balance and stamina to discover secrets.
Hey,
It's like a climbing game,
Encounter other climbers
which I guess is a little bit like Ben Foddy.
and survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
It looks interesting though. Dying?
You can give it a try.
Yeah, it looks cool. Whoa. Oh wait, can I play that demo today? Oh, I need to open up Steam. Hold on.
That's all from us, but there's still a lot of state of play to come.
This next review
I just typed in demo in my fucking search bar.
Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play, people were excited about it.
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
We knew that we were onto something.
It was such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat. Fatality.
We're showing you a part of a world that is much larger.
Oh, it's a collection.
There was no template to make the games. It's a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Flawless victory.
Oh wait, shit, there's another demo here for another game. While I was looking for demos. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be a collection of games already out. Snake.
Loading like this, it's a revolution. All right, Commander. Baby. Take this. Here comes another one. You won't get away from me. Time for you to taste some real pain. What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to your own world.
The ghost. The fuck? Why is it mixed? What am I looking at? Alright, whatever. But I've heard Metal Gear's very good. Monkey? Although, again, I've never played one. What's with the monkeys, though? What the fuck? When could he do that?
Spirit stones. Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams. Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars.
I can't tell what game this is right off the bat. Is it, what is that game called? It starts with an N. Neo? Question mark? It's not that.
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
Oh. You could switch between ninja mode and samurai mode.
How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Oh, it is Neo 3. That's new.
Who might you be, warrior? Tokugawa.
Neo. Oh. Was that supposed to be a big reveal? I've never. They gave like either the first or second one out for free on Epic, and I played it a little bit, but I didn't get too far with it because I was bad at it. But it's sort of like a Souls-like. It is a bit different. Oh. I wonder if these demos are available on Steam. I don't know. Nah. Damn.
No one knows how old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known. My whole world.
Oh, it's VR, so it's probably a game that already exists.
I was raised in this city's shadow. Free to take whatever I need to survive. This city hides many lost and legendary treasures. Locked away, waiting to be found, waiting to be taken. But some treasures come with more trouble than others.
Oh, Thief. I've never played Thief.
Tidewalker, are you there yet? Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure, but she's keeping it safe in her tower.
Hey, you got some hosen?
Marketland seems a bit tense today. I heard something happen with another Tidewalker.
Oh. Kind of reminds me of Raft. Okay.
Since the Great Flood, Elland, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us. But you Tidewalkers are all connected.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
And it's up to you now to use that power.
This is our new recruit! Please, help me.
Oh, interesting.
Tidewalkers. Will you help us?
A single-player story that's shaped off of other people's choices in a multiplayer way. Huh.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Doucet, the game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you. What a last few months it has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched last September to such encouraging feedback.
Oh shit, man.
Receiving a few honors we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist, so be on the lookout for more news coming soon. From all of us at Team Asobi, thank you all for the amazing reception you gave our game, and enjoy the rest of the show.
I don't have anything interesting to say about Astrobot. A lot of sailing games so far. Yeah, right. Like, what is this? 7? 18? What? But everything's like wooden dolls sort of thing. You're right. The turn-based reminds me of the newest game that came out. What's it called again? Claire's Expedition 33. They looked very, very much like it. I don't even know what kind of game that even is supposed to be. There's like boss battles, but like also turn-based question mark combat. Very odd. Oh, I think I've seen this game before. Question mark. Yeah, right. It looks very cool. Sword of the Sea.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani.
It was really cool.
Look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and Papless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation.
Pretty much.
On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak.
Oh, I've heard of this one too.
FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and two fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house. Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day one into game catalog on June 17th.
Yeah, all I really know about it is that it has co-op, and I think it's like in the same world as Control, that game.
The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
But that's about it. Like, it does not interest me at all.
Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US. Additionally, two of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup.
Isn't it a racing game?
Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later
Or something?
Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th.
I don't know.
Event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
Lol.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
Mom.
And I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target.
Oh, James Bond? A James Bond game?
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond.
He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of
Yeah, right. I guess it's a prequel.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
Also reminds me of what's it called? Hitman.
Whatever the end game is, we won't see it coming.
Jet lag gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
So dumb.
Lately, headhunting.
Oh. I'm having a stonk.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
Earn the number. Okay, bro. Oh, but you get a cool skin.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Light. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
Nah, this has to be Ghost of Yote? Question mark.
You're still with me?
Oh, a deep dive. Coming in July. New Arc System Works. Oh, it's Marvel. Oh, it's a Marvel fighting game? Made by Arc System Works? How interesting, what the fuck? Ghost Rider. Dr. Doom, okay. Now, Arc System makes some really good fighting games from what I've seen. And the art they do is really good too, for the 3D models. Yeah, right. So now, but Marvel. Not bad. I'm not gonna play it, but... What the fuck? What?
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はアークの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして、いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし、光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
Okay, it's just a recap. It is a very interesting idea, I guess. Because what is it? They had like Marvel Rivals recently, which is like Overwatch but Marvel. And now this is just like fighting game but Marvel.
Pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space? So PlayStation,
I'm sure they're gonna add more. It comes out like next year. These are probably like all the characters that they currently have done.
Really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration. Would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and there's just up stratosphere.
Too much.
This team, I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいねっていうことを言われました。話を受けてしまった以上これは私がプロデューサーなのかなっていうところで。
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、何がまずいのかなっていろいろやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって。
I remember personally the first time I saw Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければ分かると思うんですけども、かなりこう日本らしいアークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが、出ているかなと思うので、マーベルの皆さんすごい良くて、あ、これなんだみたいな。
All right, I'm gonna continue working on my Blender stuff while they chat.
Fighter jet, think luxury race car mixed with a brick house, and the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is from Japan to the world, and really trying to take not just the IP but gameplay mechanics. What can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform?
まあ特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、まあ本当にやっぱり強調するだけは、まあ格闘ゲームのチームバトルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に意欲的で挑戦的なところだというところと、
When Ark looks at these Marvel characters, it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics and adding
The dinosaur? Random dinosaur?
Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to change up the gameplay that I think players are going to be very excited to see.
まあ今回4対4というまあ革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で、4キャラクター練習しないと勝てないんじゃないのとか、安心してください。
Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, but the team at Arc System Works has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you could either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here.
Yeah, I don't know. Because for a second it looked like both players on each side were playing. And they each had like their own assists, which makes it seem very crowded.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、まあ、それぞれの強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
The 3 companies have come together to do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途中ではありますが、続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますし、キャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。Stay tuned.
You're still with me?
Bruh. Is it done? They're doing a recap now. Which feels like they're done. Oh, I didn't see that. I guess I missed it the first few minutes of the stream. Yeah, there were some pretty interesting looking titles. For sure. Because what is it? Silent Hill F looks really cool. Yeah, we didn't see this one. Pragmata. Ghost of Yote. I think the other one people said was also really, really good. Neo 3. I played one of the Neo games. So yeah, but I don't know. What is that? Sea of Remnants seems weird. I don't know about that one. Oops. Sword of the Sea. Tides of Tomorrow sounds interesting. And then what? The Marvel Arc System Works collab, pretty much. Oh yeah, and Digimon. Oof. Yeah, not bad. Got very distracted there. I always like looking at those, like, whatever state of plays, the announcements for new games. It's always interesting to see what's coming up. Interesting ideas, but I'm pretty sure most of them are, like, exclusive, so I'm never going to play them. And, even if they aren't exclusive, they'll probably be worth, like, 70, 80 bucks with how things are going, which also means I'm not going to play them. But yeah. Interesting to see. Alright. What am I looking at? Yeah, right. I'd much rather, like, spend 80 bucks on, like, multiple really good indie games than to spend 80 bucks on one game that might be mediocre at best. Alright, where were we? Blender. I think we might be done with Blender for now. I believe I fixed the eye and mouth thing. Wait, I need to sneeze. Yeah, I did. That is one thing that I was going to talk about since I went to go check on demos. The main page of Steam, Deltarune now available. Deltarune, just a week away. I know this is a game that people are very excited about. You can play the first 2 chapters for free as the sort of demo, but then I guess for the next 2, you do have to pay. Oh, why is it in Japanese? What the fuck? I've heard it's very good though. Similar to, I guess, the previous game, Undertale. But yeah. Where were we? So I think everything's fine. All the toggles don't seem to be affected by the scaling. I applied the scaling. Let me actually go in here and make sure that all the... Okay, yeah. Everyone's poses have been reset. So this seems fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to... Wait, hold on. I want to make sure that the materials are fine. And color. I want to check. Oh yeah, cause oh no, this is fine. Oh wait, hold on. I want to check the ENA barbecue color and ENA extra color, because I believe these are still messed up, right? I don't think I fixed these yet. Let me see. Yeah, right. Maybe it is fine. Hold on. I need to hide yellow and the blue face. Yeah, this looks fine. And then for the mouth, I think it's just the wrong material. That's why. Oh, but the mouth. Oh, I think. Hold on. That mouth is messed up, and I assume this mouth is also messed up. Yeah, I think because I did rebake the mouths, they lost the fixes that I made for them. So I do need to go back and fix it. Although, what is going on here? Oh yeah, thanks for stopping by, and thank you for letting me know about the PlayStation State of Play. That was very interesting to look at. Weird. So it was only the yellow not the yellow, sorry, the white version that was clipping. Or actually, the blue version seems to also have a bit of a clip for some reason. How bizarre. But yeah, have a good rest of your day. I just want to check on this. Okay, everything appears to be fine. Let me make sure that all the shape keys are set to 0, because then it's a bit easier, I think, to see the issues once I bring this over to Unity. Alright, let's swap over to ENA color. Is the barbecue color, did that get messed up as well? I didn't check. Is there a way to check? That seems fine. Yeah, everything seems fine. From the looks of it. Alright. So hopefully, this has turned out well. I'm going to export this over to Unity. So we'll probably hop over to Unity in a moment. However, hold on. Where is it? Before I load up Unity, or I guess while I load up Unity, I will BRB real quick. Let's see. ENA FBX. Because there's still some issues in the Unity version that we have to fix up. Why do I have two? Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say, why do I have two Blender files on? That's because I had the fucking files to, like, export. Duh. Anyway, the music should be back on. So yeah, like I said, I think we fixed all the issues that I could have, at least in the Blender version. I'm still working on the textures, like I mentioned. Sort of refining those and making sure that there isn't any issues. One thing that I didn't really talk about once I applied the textures, but it's something that I noticed, and I was like, oh, I just won't worry about it. I won't let it get to me, or I won't let it, like, sort of... I won't care too much about it. It's basically when I did bake it, there's, like, where the colors combine, like, here, and it's usually, like, in the corners, like, here. There's, like, a bit of leakage in between, like, all the different colors. And I have tried to fix that, I think, in all the... Oh, I guess I didn't fix it here. In all the work that I've currently done. Because, yeah, I guess the baking isn't 100% perfect. To be fair, though, I don't think the baking does a very good job of sort of transferring over that whole, like... The thing that I do with the outline, with the... What's it called again? Color ramp. To sort of make the lines very sharp. The baking can't really do that, because I think the way that works, it sort of, like, ignores the pixels of the pixels that, you know, the model has. And so when you actually do bake it, it obviously has to sort of guess where you exactly want the pixels to be. So I understand why it sort of got a bit messed up. But yeah, anyway, give me 1 second. I am going to load up the Unity Hub. Let me close out of this. I'm going to close out of Discord. And I am going to close out of Steam. I only opened it up to sort of check to see if those demos were available. Which actually, there's a demo for a game. I forgot what it was called. I already closed out of Steam, so I can't even go ahead and check on that. It's called like Jumpstart, I think. I think it's like a looter shooter. I might be wrong about that. I don't know. But there's a demo for that. I don't know when that demo came out, but it is a game that I remember signing up for the playtest because it seemed interesting. Alright. Like I said, Unity is currently loading up right now. However, while it loads up, I will be going BRB for a little bit. So yeah, BRB everyone. We'll be back with the Unity stuff. BRB. Hello, I'm back. Oof, holy shit. Okay, I had to like step out for a moment because my room is actually a sauna. I'll see what I can do about that for tomorrow. I think I mentioned this earlier today. The issue I think might be the extension cord. I have an old one, and every time I have my PC and my and the air conditioner on at the same time, because they're both on the same extension cord, it what's it called? Sorry, I got distracted. It makes the extension cord drop or whatever. The switch on it shuts off because it's like too much. Maybe, I don't know. I might need to get a new extension cord, or I might need to get just like completely sort of sort out the way that the sort of wiring is. Because I can't do this. I'm literally cooking. I stepped out, and then I had to step back into my room, and I walked literally into a sauna. It's awful. So yeah, I don't know. We'll continue until 7, and depending on how I feel, I might call it early again today, just because of how hot it is. Like I said, hopefully I'll figure this out for tomorrow. I do have like another extension cord that I'm using for like another part of my room. I might try to switch that out to maybe see if that like sort of works. I'll have to see. But it's not your job to worry. Anyway, we're back with a Unity. And yeah, let me check her rig because I did shift it. I want to make sure that nothing weird happened, and it looks like nothing has weird happened. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. God, I don't know why I'm sneezing so much. I'm so sorry. I just I just be sneezing. What the hell? Anyway, okay, everything looks fine. Like I said, I exported it. And when you export things over to Unity, it fixes up the it sort of updates the model manually, so I don't have to do that. What did I just do? Alright, let me pull up my notes because there were some specific Unity-specific issues that I did need to fix. Number 1, gray face, not closing eyes. What the fuck? I checked this last time, and it looked like it was working, so I don't know what's going on. Hold on, let's check out which one is it. Gray face. Okay, gray face. So for the heads, I need a. Oh, okay, I need to go way more. Blink is set to 100 for the head. Oh, wait, I think if we do this. So see, look, she is blinking in the Unity version of her. She's blinking. And you can see the hands here. Even her eyes are blinking. And oh, what happened to her pinky? Why is her hand fucked? Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Why is her hand crisscross applesaucing on us? What the fuck? Why are you doing that? Oh, okay. I feel like I need to write that down. Hand bones may be fucked, lol. That's not good. It was mostly the pinky that was the issue, but now it looks like every finger is fucked. It like flips at the edge here. How odd. But then on this side it does work. Oh wait. Oh no, okay, it's working on both sides. The mouths also work, I think, but if I get too close, they disappear. Maybe because they're like so flat. Although maybe it does work. I don't know. How odd. Oh no, they are clipping through. Or clipping inward. At least that side is. This side doesn't seem to be, which is weird because they should be symmetrical. But I guess they're not. That's a shame. What is that, her right side? Right side mouth, or hand mouth, sorry. Seems to clip. Symmetrize. The hand. Or symmetrize the mouth. So it matches the left side. But yeah, you see, her eyes are closed. And if I go to the next frame, her eyes are still closed, which means it's not an issue of, you know, on frame 0 it's closed, but on frame 1 it's unclosed itself, so it fucks up. So I don't understand why they're not closed. Because see what there is. Hide extra face set to 100. Show mouth. Wait, what? That's wrong, right? Where is that? Show mouth. Hand face is set to 100. That shouldn't be it. Oh, wait, no, that should be it, because it's gray face. What am I thinking? Okay, so show hand face is 100. Show mouth is at 100. Show blue, show red, show white are all at 0. Wait, what? Oh, but this for the mouth, that's fine. It's supposed to be like that. But then for the heads, hide yellow is set to 0. And blink is set to 100. You see? It is blinking. But when you get in-game, she is no longer blinking. She has her eyes wide open. So why is that the case? I don't know why. At first it was like, oh, because I told... What is it? Like the other faces, like the yellow face or blue face, to set blinking to 0. That maybe that's why she's not blinking, but I don't think, what is it, like white face, yellow, or white face, blue have the same issue, because those ones, only like one side is closed. So I don't know. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's something wrong with the animator itself, actually. Let me see. Because let's see. Show... Where is it? Gray face. Okay, that's the same as everyone else. At least here. How about the transition? Wait, which is the fourth one, right? Okay, let's open up the setting. The settings are exactly the same. And so is the transitional thing. And the toggle equals 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The toggles also work. So I don't know what it could be. Like I said, the only issue would be that the animation is wrong. But the animation isn't wrong. So what? The issue has to be the animator? But the animator isn't wrong either. So I'm not sure. This is the same issue that I had last time where I haven't really changed anything. So it's not like if I go to check it, it's probably not going to work still. So yeah, I don't know. Am I forcing... Oh, is it because of this? Oh, it might be this. Hold on. I think I figured it out. Because left blink and right blink are set to 0. Is that why? But there's a reason why I did that. The reason why I did that was that so that if you switch from white phase, whichever one, into gray phase, it would disable the left and right blink, so she had her eyes open, but then it would blink them both, because blink is set to 100. Where is blink? Here it is. Is it like a hierarchical thing where I have to put this after I set blink left and right to 0? Is that how it works? I don't think so. I don't think it does it in order. And as you can see, the preview, it does work. She does have her eyes closed in the preview, but then when you go into the game itself, I don't know what's going on here. It breaks. So I don't know what is going on with that issue. Let me look at her rate real quick. Oh, it's already broken. This might be because I changed the rotation of it, but I did it in edit mode, and I didn't see any issues. But then it breaks it in the export. Very odd. Well, I know the fix, I guess, technically. So yeah, if I don't set left blink and right blink to 0, then if those bits are already blinked, if that makes sense, if they're already blinked, and I apply 100% to blink, it's going to sink even deeper into her eye, and it's going to cause a weird look. Like if you look at this, hold on, let's get out of this. Blunked. And we go to gray face. If I set left blink to 100, you can't tell the difference. Huh. Maybe it's fine then. I could see it affecting the eyes inside, but it's not affecting the eyes outside for some reason. You see? Why isn't it affecting this left eye? Or her left eye? And why is this eye? This one doesn't affect the other side either. So why does it matter? I guess it doesn't. Alright, I guess let's remove them. Can I delete them? Why is it saying I can't? Alright, there we go. So this still works, right? Yeah. How odd. Hopefully that fixed it. Because I don't know what else it could possibly be as in the issue. Alright, let's see what else we need to fix. So yeah, I need to go back into Blender and fix the whole finger situation. I don't know how changing the rotation on the edit mode affects the pose mode like that, because it didn't do that in Blender, but it does in Unity. And hopefully it's not too bad of a fix. I mean, I could always just reset the rotation that I did on the bone roll to set it back to what it was. But I don't know. Let's see. Hat toggle is always on again. That is weird. So let's take a look at the animations first. So we have hat toggle, which means that hat is on, which is working correct. It's on both whatever's keyframes. And then hat off, which is off on both keyframes. So that works as intended. Good. If we look at hat toggle, okay, it starts off, which is good. And then it goes... Oh shit, thanks for the raid. Shelbeetle, how are you? How was your stream? Hopefully it went well. Ow. With your rat model. Yeah, I noticed that because I was gonna say hello and then I was like, oh shit, it's in sub mode. So I sent a DM. I'm glad you saw it though, because usually I always see mine a little bit too late after I'm done with my stream. But yeah. Thanks for the raid. You're right. Sorry. Although it's good, yeah, that you figured it out relatively soon. Because then otherwise you'd be like, why is no one chatting? And it's also going good. I'm working on... I guess I'm also working on her toggles too, getting her into VRChat. I've run into some issues with her that I need to fix, which is what I'm doing right now. But yeah, she should be done soon-ish. TM, soon. I do wonder what's up with this. Wait, hold on. Let me pull something up. What am I looking for? But yeah, it's been a lot of back and forth going between Unity and then VRChat, and then something's messed up, but you can't fix it in Unity. You have to go back to Blender, and then I have to go back to Unity. Good old bouncing around. Oof. Alright, wait, hold on. Let me check this out. Alright, there we go. Yeah, right. It is kind of like a dance. Yeah, I don't know. Everything seems fine. From what I can see. Maybe it has something to do with the what's it called? The parameters. Because what is it? Hat toggle is turned off by default. Yes, correct. Okay, this is another situation where I don't know what's wrong. I've never had this happen before. Because everything seems fine. Hat toggle. Hold on, maybe let me try. Oh shit, oops, I spelled toggle wrong. Wait, no, that has to be right. Otherwise it gives me an error telling me that I have the wrong thing. Because, yeah, I don't know. Weird. Weird. Because I have it set to having the hat turned off by default. So it's weird that when I go into VRChat, it's telling me that the hat toggle is always on, and I can't shut it off. But even if the hat toggle is on, it doesn't show the hat at all. How bizarre. So I feel like I must be doing something wrong, right? Otherwise, why is it... Because, wait, hold on. If we look at the animation... It doesn't seem to do anything. What? Oh, that seems to do a thing. In the parameters list... Oh, shit, whoops. By default, it's turned off, right? If I'm reading that right. But then when I enter VRChat, it's always on. and you can't turn it off for some reason. So there must be something going wrong. Oh shit. So this, okay, so it's not the animation's fault. Yeah, right. It is very strange. And I at least want to change something, because otherwise I'm just gonna load into VRChat and nothing would have changed. I at least want to try something out. Oops. Let me try looking it up. It might be a common issue. Specifically looking up the fact that that the toggle is always on. 'Cause that is, I think, a weird thing about it. Oh yeah, don't you worry. You don't have to like stick around or try to help me out with my struggles. Have a good rest of your evening. Thanks for the raid. Is it maybe like this? Hold on. Yeah, I'm not sure. It was a shame because I did find someone that apparently has a similar issue to me, but then there isn't a solution at all. Maybe it has something to do with that. Hold on. I'm gonna have to consult the holy text, aka rewatch Reinhardt's video on how to make toggles work. Because otherwise, I don't know what's wrong. All right. Anyway, we should probably move on to like the next issue with Unity. Okay. The next issue is that the red face is using the wrong material, apparently. I think it is. It's using the what's it called? The ENA color. Wait, hold on. Let's swap over. Let's record. It's using ENA color when it should be using ENA BBQ. Where is it? BBQ. So there we go. That works. And then do that here as well. Perfect. And the mouth also has the same issue. And I think the extra face has the same issue. Wait, hold on. I think white face might also have it. Or show white face. Yeah, it does. Okay, that's fine. These are very easy fixes. Much easier than whatever's going on with that gray face blinking. And oh shit, whoops. Oh shit, whoops. And the hat toggles, which I still don't know what to do about that. I'm just gonna finish doing like the easy stuff first. Alright, white face. And I think the glitched face is also wrong, question mark? Let's see. Yeah, it's using gray face. Or no, it's using extra color. Or no, it isn't. Or maybe the mouth is. The mouth might be using the wrong color, but the head, I think, is using the right color. Yeah, it is. Okay. Good to know. It also looks like... Is there some clipping going on the... with the mouth? Or what's going on there? Is that present in the Blender version? Let me check. Hold on. Where is it? Extra color. Let's change the head to the extra color. And then let's hide everything. I guess there is. Oh. For some reason, I guess, yeah. For some reason, the left side of the faces sort of like came in. Because it's similar with like the other mouths. For some reason, the left side has also had this issue. I don't know why. Or I guess her right side, not the left side. Oh, it's like it's kind of like misplaced, it seems. Like it's off center. That seems to be the issue. I don't know how or when that happened. It's off centered and it's slightly, I think, inward than it's supposed to be. Alright, I'm fixing it in the Blender version. If I bring this over to the... What's it called? Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, that's fine. If I bring this over to the Unity version now, I'm unsure if it's going to automatically fix it. Yeah, why? That's weird. It got like pushed in a bit. It feels like, or it looks like not every part got pushed in. Which is what makes it weird. It looks like only certain points got pushed in. Or maybe everything got pushed in. Maybe there's just that like big discrepancy when it comes to where the points are. If that makes sense. Anyway, ooh, wait. I have to fix it here too, it seems. Alright, I fixed it. So what was the issue again? Sorry. Oh yeah, I had the wrong color. For the mouth, is that fine? That seems fine now. How about for the heads? Extra color, extra color. Okay, so that is fixed. The whole clipping stuff I have already fixed in Blender. I just need to export it and it will automatically fix itself. That should be it. So the only issue now that I can't kind of figure out is the whole toggle with the hat always being turned on. And or should we hold on? And in the gray face, her eyes aren't closed when the animation clearly says they are. That one I did actually change. So hopefully it will work. Probably need to find something for that. Issues I don't remember. Oh wait, maybe it's here. But I think this is like the old one. Hold on, I have to respond to a message. What am I looking for? Hold on. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me export this now, since I know it works. Oh, but I need to make sure I set this back. Hold on. And a color. And a color. Might as well do it now, you know. All right, 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Let's continue. Oh, there we go. It fixed. It auto-fixed. Bam. Fantastic. But yeah. The hat situation is an unknown for me. I don't know what's up with that still. Because like I said, it's not the animation. That seems to work. So it has to be the animator, right? This is fine, right? This is... It sets weights to 1. Balancing is set to override. I don't think I ever changed that. All I did was set the thing to 1. So that's fine. So on entry, it starts off as toggle hat off. So that hat is turned off by default. And then it transitions, no exit time, no fixed duration, to the hat being turned on when hat toggle is set to true. And then these two are exactly the same, except for obviously the motion. And then when it comes back, no exit time, no fixed duration, when hat toggle is set to false. The name is the same. There's no weird spacing or any weird finagling. If you go to the parameters, this one is also the same, I believe. Yes, correct. Yes, looks like it. I'm gonna redo this name just in case, though. Hat toggle. It's set to Boolean because I only want true or false. It is set to off by default, which is fine because this is already off. I don't know what saved or sync. Wait, hold on. I guess we're gonna have to test this out to see. Alright, sorry, there's like something distracting me right now. I guess, yeah, let's try to upload this to VRChat. Okay, no, wait, not this one. I want to upload you, the original, to VRChat. Alright, let's try uploading you to VRChat to see what's up. We'll also be able to see... I didn't check her legs last time again. So I'm going to have to do that again today. But I'll try not to forget that. Cause what else? Check her. Okay, we're checking her hat. We're checking the gray face toggle. We are checking to see if her feet are syncing, and then if all three of those, we'll see what happens. Decides on what we're gonna do next. I'm not. Once this is done, I'm not 100% done with her yet because I do want to add spring bones to her like little triangles that she has, and I also want to add them to her hair a little bit because those have a little bit of bone action as well. It's going to be quite subtle, not much movement, tbh. But once I add that she will be 100% done. So yeah. Alright, she has been uploaded apparently. Now, I'm going to launch... I need to load up Steam, I think. I closed that a bit earlier. I'm going to launch VRChat. Easy anti-cheat might crash my PC. And if it does, then we'll be back tomorrow with more ENA because I'm not gonna continue today if it crashes. So we'll see. Oh shit, VRChat's updating. Okay, give me 1 second. I will be right back. And it looks like VRChat's actually updating very quickly. Oh, it's about to be done actually. Okay, wait, hold on. I'll wait. If it's gonna update so fast, I'm gonna wait. Alright, let's check. Hopefully this doesn't crash, but if the stream suddenly dies, you'll know why. I should probably close out of Blender, although I don't want to do it now, because I think Easy Anti-Cheat crashes usually when you're closing too many, or you're doing too much. At least that's how I found out, or how I feel. Because usually Easy Anti-Cheat crashes when I'm like doing too much. I'm either closing out of too many like things, too many programs, or like I'm opening things in the background while Easy Anti-Cheat loads. That's usually when it crashes. Then again, I don't know. It crashes literally for no reason. It's so bizarre. Maybe I should look into it so I could actually fix it. Because it doesn't just affect me, it affects a friend as well. Although, because my PC is so bad, when I crash, it takes me 40 minutes to get back online. And when they crash, it takes them a minute. So, whatever. It's very bizarre. Yeah, let me close out of Blender. I think we should be fine with Blender. Although, yeah, how weird. The whole finger twisting thing is weird. I'll have to look into that later. I kind of forgot about that until just now. Bum 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 bum. Oh, okay, I thought my computer was lagging. Alright, we're in. Let me do this quick. Avatars. My avatars. SDK. ENA. She isn't fucked up like yesterday for some reason. Alright, let me put this up on screen. Okay, good. Alright, let's take a look at her. She is fine. Oh. Again, it's the issue with, for some reason, the mouths became off-centered. And I don't know why. It might just be because the neck bone is off-centered. So when I scaled everything down using the neck bone, it made the mouths uncentered. And it fucked it up. Alright, I'm gonna have to write this down in my notes. Check all mouths and their faces. Seems like mouths are clipping. I didn't think I saw it clipped though, which is weird. But I guess I'm gonna have to fix this. Alright, let's check out her other things. I guess let's check everything out. Blue is clipping. Holy shit, that's clipping so bad. Yellow face is clipping. Blue face is clipping. Okay, what? Okay, no. Why doesn't she blink on gray face? But you see, the issue that I mentioned before, if I removed left click and I went to gray face, her left side would still be blinking. I don't know why blink isn't working on gray face. Maybe you can't force blinking because it's always going to be on. Oh, you know what I could do instead? Instead of turning on blinking, I could turn on left and right blinking, and that might work even better. Let me write that down. Instead of applying blink to hide eyes, comma, put both left and right blink on. Alright, that might actually be the fix that I'm looking for. Alright, let's take a look at her other faces. Again, hat toggle. Okay, that one's clipping. That one's clipping. That one isn't clipping. Or actually, it still is, but I fixed it, didn't I? Hold on. Let me go back to my Unity. Is it still clipping? No, it isn't. On my screen, it isn't. But on this screen, it is. Why is that? That's so odd. So why is her hair red? Did her hair also get affected by the green? Oh no, it is just red. Why? Oh no, it is also red on these ones too. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with the hat toggle. I might need to redo that toggle entirely. Or that, like, go through the process of making the hat toggle a reality again. Just to sort of figure out what's going on with that. Because that is very odd. I don't know why her hat toggle is perpetually always turned on. And you can't ever take it off. Hold on. What am I looking for? It's so bizarre. I don't know why it's doing that. I think I figured out the reason why the gray face isn't blinking. Hopefully. I think I figured it out. But for some reason, I can't figure out why the hat is behaving the way it is. It also looks like the hands aren't shorter. Didn't I shrink the hands down? Why are they still, like, as long as they used to be? Unless, hold on. Am I on the wrong... No, I'm not, because the gray face works the way I think it does. So I'm not on the wrong... But it feels like the arms didn't shrink at all, right? Am I crazy? Hold on. Is there another... No, there isn't. There isn't another ENA. Because her hands were that far down before, I think. They couldn't have been lower, could they? My head. Hold on, let me write that down as well. That's important to keep note of. Arms still seem long, comma, but kinda like my changes weren't kept. Maybe I do need to reset her rig, because maybe it didn't work the way I thought it did. Which maybe could explain the reason why her fingers are so fucked. Which, by the way, are her fingers fucked? They don't seem to be. Wait, let's switch to... Oh, no, yeah, I think they are. What else did I want to check out? Oh, yeah, her feet. Are they sinking? They are. At least in this version. How about the barbecue version? They are. Okay. Let me write that down. Oh, shit. Feet are indeed sinking. That's a very easy fix. When it's not one problem, it's another problem. And I still don't know what's wrong with this hat toggle. For the life of me, I don't know what's wrong with it. Hold on. There must be an answer for toggle always on. Let me see this one. Alright, give me 1 second. I need to help someone out with something, which is why I'm trying to rush this. But let me actually finish helping them, and then I'll be right back real quick. BRB. Alright, sorry, I'm back. We're probably not gonna play a game. today. Like I said, I'm literally cooking in my room. So I'll try to fix that, and hopefully I'll be able to have the air conditioner running tomorrow so I could actually, you know, not cook. But yeah, it's weird. Because what am I saying? What did I want to say? It's weird that in the Blender and Unity version of her character, there doesn't seem to be any issues with her clipping at all. At least when it comes to this face stuff. There was for the extra face, but all the other faces appeared normal. And now that she's in VRChat, it breaks. It's very odd. I think like I said, I do need to restart her rig, or I need to like restart her like humanoid rig, because I think that is the reason why it's behaving like this. Maybe, and also like I said, her hands or her arms, I definitely made them shorter, but they seem just as long as before, which tells me that like maybe because I edited her rig, I have to redo her rig on like, you know, on Unity, because it might be stretching her rig, because it's still sort of, I guess, acting as if it's its old rig, which might also explain why the hands are fucked. And then the hat toggle situation, I can't understand why it's always on. Because I've checked everything, and there's like no good reason as to why her hat toggle should be on. Because it's off by default in the animator, and in the parameters it's off, and in this parameter, the VRChat expression parameters, it's off. Is it maybe because synced is turned on or saved is turned on? But that doesn't seem to be an issue at all, or I think even before. Like if we go to like who have we made? Urka. If we go to Urka's parameters real quick, I haven't had to shut those off either. Actually, let me look at tadpole toggle. They're off by default. Entry. Everything looks the same. Yeah, everything is the same. In ENA's toggles, or not ENA, sorry. What's your face? Sorry. In Erica's toggles, it's exactly the same. But for some reason, for ENA, her toggles are always turned on for some reason. And I don't know why. I wish I knew why, but I don't. Oh wait, what are the chances? Hold on. Okay. What are the chances that the reason why the hat's always turned off, regardless of if the toggle is on or off, is because in the animations for the faces, I have the hat turned off? Maybe I should remove the hat from here. But then that wouldn't make sense, right? Because in the white face, the hat's turned on, but then it doesn't work. Like that would make sense in the that would make sense for the web series version, Because in those versions, the hat is turned off. Like, I have the toggle set so it turns it off. Or not the toggle, but I have the animation set so it turns it off. But then for, like, the white, red, and glitched versions, I have the animation set to turn it on. So, like... What? So technically that means that if I were to switch over to the red version like I am right now, the hat should be on. And so also for these ones too. It should only be off for the web series version. But it just is always on. And no matter how much I click hat toggle, it remains on. Which doesn't make sense either, because technically it should remain off. So something caused the hat to turn on. Something triggered the toggle and is refusing to turn it off. And I don't know what is going on with that. That's so odd to me. Hold on, let me try something. I wonder if it has to do with this error that I got, or this warning, that the avatar uses a mixture of write defaults in its animator states. To avoid animation issues, VRChat recommends using the same write default setting across all animator states. Maybe. I don't know. Hold on. Oof. Alright, let me try something. Oh, I didn't fix it. Or maybe, hold on. No, yeah, it's still... Okay, that's still fucked. Okay. The hat toggle's still fucked. And I don't know how to fix that. Or maybe I do. No. Because even if... Okay, I did something, and I'll explain what I did. But even... It still doesn't explain why the hat toggle doesn't work. Why is that? Why doesn't it shut off and on? Why is it always on? It doesn't explain that. Anyway, I might just remove the hat toggle entirely if it doesn't work. Because I genuinely don't know what's wrong with it. Why are you like this? Is it... Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. Peculiar. Unless... Is it also that? Do you think? No, that seems dumb. Alright. So the way I fixed it... And it's gonna sound kind of dumb. Here, wait, hold on. Let me switch the camera to Unity so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Bam. Okay, so the way I fixed it was I took the hat toggle that used to be down here and I brought it above the face toggle, and that's it. So apparently, moving the hat toggle over the ENA face toggle, I guess there is a bit of a hierarchy, similar to, I guess, modifiers. So by having the hat toggle above the face toggle, it works. I don't know the explanation behind it. Now, the parameter, I did the same, or I mean, I didn't, but I'm going to try it out. It used to be down here, and I moved it up. Maybe that might fix it. I don't know. It's very weird. I don't know. But as you could see, or as you saw, I'm unable to toggle the hat on and off. And that might be because, you know, in each animation I have, in the web series, I have it forcing the hat off. And in the game version, I have it forcing the hat on. So maybe I have to remove that on all the animations to make the toggle work. That still wouldn't explain why I can't just, like, toggle the toggle on and off and it just not change anything. Like, I feel like that's how it would work. But what else was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know why it's being weird like that. And I'm trying to think, what else do I want to say? I don't know. Anyway, tomorrow we will be back with more Blender. We're going to start off with Unity because I need to reset her rig to see if that actually fixes the sort of like weird clipping issues that suddenly came out of nowhere in VRChat, but it's not an issue in Blender or in Unity. Or actually, no, it does seem to be an issue in Unity, which I think sort of confirms, but it's not an issue in Blender, which sort of confirms that maybe it's her bones. I need to reset her bones. Maybe her bones didn't 100% reset in Unity. I could do that now, but like I said, I'm cooking. I'm in a sauna in my own room. I need to, like, stop the stream for my own, like, sake. We'll continue this tomorrow. I'll continue working on her textures, continue to clean up any errors that the baking did, and also fill in all the purple with black. I could use the bucket tool, but like I said, I like the therapeutic nature of doing it all by hand, so I'm going to continue doing that, even if it does allow me to take longer. But I'm working on, you know, getting this done, so I have, like, a bit of time, so I should be fine. But yeah. That's about it for today. A much better day than yesterday, TBH. However, like I said, I'm not 100% done with what caused yesterday, like all the things that I have to do. It's just I didn't have to do it today, so I was able to go back to, like, the regularly scheduled programming. But at some point I will have to go that. I want to get it over with, but to get it over with, I feel like it's going to be such a struggle. But I don't know. At that point, I'm just talking about stuff that you guys know nothing about, so it doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah. What am I saying? That's about it for today. We'll be back tomorrow. More Blender. What day is it tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow's Thursday, so I might not be back tomorrow. It's kind of a 50-50, like always. If not, we'll be back on Friday, with more Blender. If I get the whole air conditioner situation sorted out, we'll be playing a game, hopefully, as well. Back to that nonsense. Maybe Deep Rock, because like I said, Elden Ring just takes too long. And, yeah. We'll see, though. I don't know. I'm still enjoying Elden Ring. I'm almost done with all the bosses. I didn't really talk about that today. I'm so excited to talk about it, but today I didn't talk about it too much. I need to beat the last boss, which, like, is like the Night Lord, like the Night Lord, and he's pretty cool. I fought him once and we lost, and we actually got very close, which is always a shame. But I still need to beat him, and I have to do all the remembrance quests, but everyone is trying to do them, so there's no games. You can't find a game while trying to do the remembrance quests because everyone is in their life is doing them. I guess it's still very exciting to do that. I don't know. I'll get it done eventually, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. What was I saying? That's about it for today. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your evening. rest of your day. And I'm gonna go now. See you guys. Goodbye. 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 Bye.